Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about Wirecard, and specifically I'm going to be telling you about the current situation, what's happening with Wirecard and the situation with their fraud cases that's going on with them right now. First, I'm going to be explaining a little bit more what Wirecard does and what they actually offer to their clients. Second is I'm going to be talking about the current situation, what's happening right now with Wirecard, the fraud allegations and all the other things. And third is I'm going to be talking, should you be investing into Wirecard right now because it dropped so much, and could you have prevented it as an investor yourself? So guys, let me start with Wirecard. What do they do? Now, basically Wirecard is a payment processor. And what a payment processor does is it basically allows a company that sells products online to take payments from customers worldwide. And what this means is that if a customer is in China and they have a different types of debit card or credit card or payment system like Alipay or anything in that range, the payment processor will enable to capture these payments so that the company can still sell products to these customers. So Wirecard was basically doing this for all of their clients, but they were also innovating towards different aspects. It's quite a big company because they have in total 5,800 employees worldwide with about 26 offices globally. So guys, let me go to their website. And if I take a look at their website, they're actually quite a huge company. And as they are right now, they're the gem of the German fintech world. And as the gem of the German fintech world, they were hugely hyped up as one of the best companies in the fintech world in Germany. And specifically, they were doing a lot of different things there. They were also doing a lot of innovative new products like the Grab and Go store by Wirecard, which basically was a store where you can buy products without having any employees. You could just go inside, grab the product, buy it there, and leave without having to talk to anybody there. Basically, a self-service store. But they're also doing a lot of different things with payment processing aspects, allowing for the company to go global. They have about 5,800 different employees worldwide and about 28 offices globally. So what is going on right now with Wirecard? Basically what happened is $2.1 billion was missing from their balance sheet when Ernst & Young was checking their books. This caused their stocks to drop by 60% almost immediately, and since then has been dropping a lot more. And why the stocks actually dropped is because when Ernst & Young was checking the books and they couldn't find this $2.1 billion, they threatened by Friday that they would eliminate this $2.1 billion from their books if they couldn't provide the proper documentation. And that's exactly what happened. They couldn't provide the proper documentation. So what happened? Basically, what is the allegation is that their Singapore office, which was set up a few years prior, was basically making loan documents that were forged and basically didn't exist. So when the company added this towards their books, when an audit was done and was checking if these loan agreements were actually on the bank accounts, nothing was able to be found back. And that meant that they basically couldn't find it, couldn't identify it, and Ernst & Young said, okay, we can't find it, we're going to scrap it altogether. Which you can consider for a financial company, if you lose $2.1 billion, that is a huge hit to your reputation. And let me say this, if you're a finance company, you lose $2.1 billion, you lose your reputation, you're going to lose your customers, you're going to lose a lot of different things. And basically what this company has done, because they lost this $2.1 billion, they completely destroyed their own reputation. And that is going to cause a ripple effect of a lot of different things going on happening in their company. And in my opinion, if you're a financial processing company and you lose $2.1 billion, you're not supposed to be in business. And recently what happened is their CEO stepped down. And right after that, their ex-CEO actually got jailed by the German government and basically had to get out with a bill of $5 million. So there's a lot more going on here right now than it seems. Now guys, right now the company has been dropping a lot. And you must be asking yourself, is Wirecard right now a company to invest in? Now, before I go into that, guys, if you like this content, please consider subscribing to this channel, hitting that like button, and leaving a comment if you think Wirecard is a good company to invest in right now. Wirecard right now, would I invest into it right now? No, hell no, not a chance. The reason why is that all of their numbers from 2019 up to 2020 have been scrapped. Basically, that means that every detail that they had from the past is going to be scrapped from the books and is going to be re-evaluated. That means all of their price to earnings ratio, price to book ratios, all their other ratios are basically not going to be valid anymore and they need to be rechecked. So that means if you are looking to invest right now into this company, you think that's cheap because of their price to earnings ratio, that price to earnings ratio might be much lower. meaning you might be buying a company much more expensive than what you think. And this allegations also what has been happening has been going on for a lot longer. And this brings me to my last point. And this is, as an investor, could you have prevented yourself if investing into Wirecard by doing your due diligence? And the answer is yes. If you were to look for the last year and a half, there's already been many allegations towards this company that they've been frauding their books. They're going to link to an article right here about the Financial Times that was in 2019 on the 30th of January, which basically already said about this specific company that they were defrauding their books. They were manipulating their loan agreements. They were not showing the right amounts. And basically the whole thing was a charade. So as you as an investor, one important lesson from this to take is if you're going to invest into single stocks, you always need to do your due diligence and do your research. If you're not willing to do research about single stocks, you should not invest into single stocks. We're talking about money and we're talking about investing. You should eliminate this risk by buying index funds or buying other things. Don't invest into single stocks if you're not willing to do the research. Because if you've done the proper research, you would have identified for yourself that this is not a stock that you want to buy or invest into. Always do your research when buying individual stocks, otherwise stick to ETFs. And guys, if you're interested in more content like this, I'm going to be linking up a couple videos over here where I'm going to go over fundamental analysis, where you can check for yourself if a stock is a good buy or not. So if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and leave a comment below with your opinion about this whole situation. See you next time, guys.